assuming that. So now, what is your name, young man?
I'm Jim Addy.
Oh, you are better known as the husband,
the husband.
of Joe Addy.
Yes, exactly.
Now, your wife was telling me that you had worked at state fairs, and one of the I'm here on the grounds where the Del Mar, where they have horse racing. Do they have anything comparable to that to some of the state fairs?
Yes, they race a lot of things at state fairs.
What is one of the more interesting kind of races you've attended?
I went to the Indiana State Fair.
Uh-huh.
And I was working for a radio station that was broadcasting from the state fair. And
WGN, by chance?
WGN Radio.
Okay.
And we shared a stage with a number of different events. And one of them, in fact, the event that followed our program was the cockroach races.
So the cockroach races.
Yes, exactly. And when they brought this in, there actually was a track, a small track.
How large was the cockroach track?
I would say it's probably about 5 or 6 feet.
So it was about a good size cockroach track, 5 or 6 feet. They had mirrors.
Furlongs, but it's 5 or 6 feet.
Well, they do it in millimeters.
Millimeters, okay, fine. And there was a mirror above it, angled so that the audience could see the track.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's kind of interesting. But then
So when a cockroach is at a good gallop, about how fast do they go?
It's a combination of how fast and which way.
Oh, in which way?
They don't always go.
They don't.
On the
Well,
track.
how do they motivate? Do they have cockroach bunnies or something, or how do they motivate them
I'm not sure
to go?
about motivation, but they do harness them to toy tractors.
Oh, I see.
Farm implements.
I see.
So when you're betting on your cockroach, you probably want to look at which kind of implement it's towing
I see.
to estimate its maximum ground speed. I mean, it's hard to tell.
Now, when they have this, are there photo finishes, or are there
Oh my
like?
goodness, yes, there's photos all through the race.
And so, at a certain point, how long does a cockroach take to get the 5 feet? Because he may wander a little bit.
They do, and it varies. I'm sure their faster runners will make that track or make that loop in a sort of serpentine path in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so in about 2 minutes, the whole cockroach
Yes.
race is over.
And the cockroach master is doing the call the entire time.
Oh, he is calling out. Could you mimic some of
No,
how?
not a chance. No more than I can do an auctioneer.
I will take that as a no.
Take that as a no, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well.